my next thing is ginger. We use a lot of ginger. It's just tastes delicious. We put it with teas. We have it in everything. It's a really good thing. And what I've done, oh sorry, I've got these to sprout. So I cut them, and some people say you should let them dry so they heal, and some people say you should soak them in water. So I tried the soaking in water method, and they are about double the size they were in 24 hours. They've plumped right up. So we're going to take a plastic cup and some soil. Probably need some more soil. And we're going to make them wet as well. More soil.
Okay, just a paper cup. There's the nail for poking holes in underneath.
Now, the idea is that you put these in, they get bigger, and we transplant them. Now, putting them this way round, like that, and then putting some of this around them, but I'm not covering all of them. That's the whole point. We're not covering them all because the idea is the little bit at the top pokes through. I think it's a sort of, it's a balance between them rotting and them dying from lack of water. Mind you, that's probably true of everything, isn't it? So I've squirted them clear, and I'm making the soil pretty wet. And that's that one done. I'm doing it again with this one here. Now, more soil. And then I have to make a confession about my strawberry. There was actually a box of them, but we were waiting for better light, and this is about as good as it's got just recently. So this is the only strawberry that's left. We ate them all. Well, actually, I ate them all, but they are particularly fine strawberries. They're the new French strawberries just in, so, well, it would have been a shame to have not eaten them. And, well, there you go. Now, so again, I'm going to put this in the top, but you can see this is the new little plant. And you don't use a lot of the ginger because these were big pieces. And I picked ones with little tiny weeny shoots that have now got double the size, so that's quite good. And I'm cleaning it by simply spraying it. And we can push that down a little bit. I look at all of these once a day, like our cress. You see, it does work. And I spray it. You can really smell the cress, actually. And it makes a good salad substitute. I don't particularly want to buy salad because I'm not convinced it won't be completely free of the virus. That I know is, so that's what we're doing. Now, this is precious because it's the only one left. Okay? Strawberries are covered in seeds. So we're going to cut off the outsides to get as maximum number of seeds as we can. Like this. And the idea is that we plant them. Now, this is not difficult, is it? None of this stuff is difficult, or else I wouldn't be doing it. I can assure you. Right, now. This might be easy. It's getting slithery now. Very slippery on the board because of the wet bits. Now, that's really not... We've got our seeds. So now I take a little... Which one is my little box?
You can put it in these ones.
That's right. So I'm trying to divide this up into little pieces so I don't get clumps. And hopefully a lot of them will sprout. And if not, it's okay. It gives another excuse to buy some more. There we are. And there you are. All these little bits, you want them spread out. And that was Paul poking holes in the bottom. So we put a little bit of the soil. I really could do with the soil closer.
You can use the bag over and some.
I think the bag would be good, really, wouldn't it? Because then I could do it while you're sort of making holes. I think. Now, this is just an ordinary bag of soil. Nothing particularly special about it, really. We're leaving a little bit of space at the top, and then now I'm just going to lift these on and spread them out. The idea is that everything is nicely spread out so that the little plants are more easy to pull apart. I'm very hopeful about this. That's the general idea. If they're all on top of one another as a big bang, I'll have terrible trouble getting them apart. As it is, I think it might be difficult, but let's have a look and see. These are just yoghurt pots, and I think, should we cover them? Should we cover them?
Just a sprinkling, yeah.
Just a sprinkling, he says. Paul knows a lot more about gardening. I'm really a cook, but in the present climate, it's going to be difficult to expect our supplies to be coming in with the borders closed and everything. So let's do what we can to get everything working. There you are. You lay these on top, and as the strawberry mushes down, sort of decomposes a bit, we should find that something will work. Now, we are lucky. We've got a very, very large balcony upstairs. So we'll be putting stuff up there, and hopefully it will work. But the lighting levels are slightly lower, but it's a lot of space, and it still gets extremely cold at night. So we think probably we'll be better off using that space. Can I have one with holes in? I can get no more out of them.
Okay.
And, you know, strawberries will taste good. You'll be very pleased about it later, won't you? I think. There. Good boy. Thank you.
Will that do?
Yes, I think we can probably manage with this, yes. Now, I am spraying these on a daily basis, all these little seedlings, to get them going. And let's hope we can get these working. These tasted particularly good, which of course is partly growing conditions, but if we can get these particular strawberries growing, we will be very pleased, because they did taste absolutely wonderful. Now, right, there we are, and a little bit of the soil over the top. All we're trying to do is just cover them to help keep them moist. These are very, very small seeds. And here we are. Anything else you want me to do?
Just have a look at these.
Oh, you want everyone to see those?
Not much happened on that.
Not much has happened. So that's that done, isn't
You
it?
see the spray.
Well, nothing happened yet. How many days is it, Paul? 4?
About 4 days.
Yes, it's only about 4 days. We're not expecting it to happen that quickly. However, garlic is different. I have changed the water once so far in this 4 days, and as you can see, we've got roots already. So we'll leave that little garlic. Can you see? Can you see the roots? It's this camera, isn't it? There's the little roots. Now, we think in 4 days we've got roots. Give it another 3 or 4 days, we'll have decent roots, and then we'll transplant them. And we will have, hopefully, garlic. So we've sacrificed one head, and we hope to get a pile. There, is that it? No, it's not, because we got to do the tower with the broccoli.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm very hopeful about this. I know my son Alex isn't, but he doesn't think this will ever replace lettuce, etc. But we're not going to replace lettuce, we're going to grow lettuce. These also are 4 days, and they're growing. This is a tower. You're not supposed to do that, but I did, because they look a little dry. There are all sorts of versions of this. These are bean sprouters, and they work by layers. We're going to put something in this layer here, and as they grow, you just keep adding new ones. These are 4 days, so below we're going to put something else. Now, this here keeps them moist. You just pour water in. But we're going to plant some broccoli seed. Now, can we remember what those were? I can't.
I can't remember.
You can't remember either.
Just surprised.
Well, some have really grown into little leaves and some just haven't grown at all. So I'm not sure you could call that really successful. What was it that went in there? You just don't know either. I did say I don't have much memory, but... This is broccoli seed. We're treating it like gold dust because the price we paid for this... Oh!
You've used them all.
Oh, I've used them all! There's only 2 left and they're stuck in the corner. Oh, well, the idea was that...
We might be able to transplant some.
Oh, well, there you are. That's it. Gold dust. That's broccoli. How much did you pay for that?
€4.
4 euros. 4 euros. Well, I just hope this works because this was so expensive. If you can actually find it. So, there you are. Great. Well, there you go. Now, we put the lid on this one here. It's quite clever, this one, because you put some water in there twice a day, but you only need to empty it once a day. Oh.
Check the dog.
No, the dog didn't get wet, but I got a bit splashed. Yeah. Never mind. It's only water. There you are. Sorry?
The seeds from the bird feeder,
And what do you want me to do with these?
Free bird seed.
So they've sprouted. This was a bird seed feeder, and these have actually sprouted because it rained. Nature's quite wonderful, isn't it? And you want me to do what now?
No, just put it back in. Just put a bit of soil in. Put them in the soil.
Right, These will be sunflower, to be honest. Paul thinks it's worth growing sunflowers. They grow 10 a penny round here.
There's the bird feeder.
And this is the southwest of France, and things like that do grow very, very well. But I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do with the sunflowers, but he likes the idea, so I'm not going to.
Free bird seed.
Ah, it's to make free bird seed. Okay. Free bird seed. Trouble is, we haven't labelled anything, and I can't remember anything, and you can't remember what was in there, so, oh dear. Right, done.
Okay.
I better go and clean up.